With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football.
Let's get it.
Field in Seattle. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Seattle Seahawks.
I forgot. Fuck, I got on this team.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
Gonna get him, Big Kenny.
He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Now Chubb running right.
Let's go. Good flow to the ball, y'all. Good flow to the ball.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And that is
oh, Chubb. Chubb ain't no receiving back.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. So from the 36 now, first and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs.
He caught me on D too.
But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
Go get him.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times did we talk about complementary football? We're usually talking about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It's a pickup of 17 there, and they'll be faced with a third and inches. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. It's the fullback, His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Chris Godwin with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week.
I see them. Keep quick hiking. All right, boom. We got something for that quick hike shit.
If anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing. The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert.
Got him. McCourty. Red. Perfect zone him up. With a little man mix. Keep fucking with McCourty like that.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air.
Bend but don't break. Make a mistake.
And took it all the way.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
That's what I'm talking about. McCoy, that's what we got you for. Awareness. Put you somewhere. Break on the ball. Don't just stand there and watch it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here.
Go get him, y'all. Go get him. So it's just going to be a free-for-all run with Chubb.
But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Give me that. Oh, come on, Madden. Come on. Ah, now he gonna score. I played the perfect D. Called him.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here's Herbert. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
2 picks. Come on, man. What's going on?
It brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Drop 2 picks. If you keep giving him chance after chance, he go get it eventually.
1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert completes it to Davis.
Good hit.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Handoff comes to Chubb.
He didn't do nothing. He just grabbed the ball and started juking. I hope he got lucky.
42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Herbert. He's got Burton here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Got him. Not this time.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Not this time, buddy.
It's his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Oh, he was click off king. He didn't want to make his own tackle at all. He did not trust making his own tackle.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And this is caught.
Oh, that ain't no touchdown. He reached for it.
3 yards that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Barkley will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1 yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this.
We got it anyway, but that, you know, like he reached for that. That should have been a touchdown. I should have looked at the replay. Maybe because it's challenged that, but they supposed to challenge off scoring plays on their own.
And it's now 21-7. And that one will will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man. Complete.
That was a good pass.
Touchdown.
You had way too much time. And then he just burnt Hendrick's ass.
And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger body wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's run after the catch that makes him so dangerous.
Just get a ball to Barkley. That's all we got to do.
Couldn't bring him down here. Got into the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last.
I hate that. Why they don't let me jump? I hate that. There's no reason I shouldn't jump.
I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb to the 40 and no further. The broken tackle, but then the hole closed quickly. Devin McCourty brings him down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 40 now on second down. Herbert flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit at 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Man, we dropped. Man, that's the 3rd pick we didn't drop. We can't. I don't know what's going on. We can't catch a pick. The only pick we caught was the user one by me.
And you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They'll try and throw for it here. On Herbert, his
about time.
Picked off near the 42, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies.
Oh, my goodness. Throw out a sack bullshit.
42. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammate's going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, It's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Second down, here's Chubb again.
Come on, man. I dove right at him. They just made me dive to the side.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. On first down, Justin Herbert. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Sets him up nicely, 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll run with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll try again with Chubb. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. It's the fullback with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from
We throwing this away.
Extra point.
They like throwing a sack pick.
And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
They're dropping picks.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
A 1st down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play. Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a 1-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Now a play fake. Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On first down, Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action, now it's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught.
Good throw. Good way to wait it out.
Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now the point after try for Santos. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Good pass.
Now this throw caught left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. They'll try the right side here.
You got to hold that block. I thought you was going to hold that block. That's why he even took off.
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Off of play action, here's Lance. That's complete.
There's no way he keep up with Saquon, man.
Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Here's a give to Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. On play action, Lance. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
That was me. Just take it out there real quick.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage. Lance
going to try and throw on 3rd down here. bullet throw, but
wow.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
Well, the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Chubb.
Man, I had him. Why? I got pushed in the back or something? I was straight through there.
Yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Give me that. Click on user. User.
Picked up by Eli Apple. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So, sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now, it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. To throw, it's Lance. Now Lance.
Come on, man.
Down he goes. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back speed.
Flush to his right. And it's
had him. Come on, Lawrence. You got to get that there.
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Chubb with a carry on 1st down. It's not going to yield much.
Putting y'all in a bad situation. Defense, stand up for me.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job.
I missed the tackle.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Oh, I read it too. Oh, I read it too. I just couldn't get under it.
Inside the 10 to the 7. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Chubb again, and he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Running for it, here's Chubb, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed. And a big loss here as he's taking
Come on, man. Y'all just let him go release.
2nd sack of the afternoon. And the Jaguars send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
How you just release him?
A big kick that time, 52.
That was my fault. That was a bad play call.
Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
I'll try some trickery. And they trick my own
Coming
down
to the
line.
line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 123 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. They run. Chubb.
Oh, the fall forward bullshit. Come on, man. How the fuck y'all expect us to even have a chance to stop the running backs when y'all letting them do the fall forward shit?
Continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Dancing to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on fourth. It would be 58 yards from here. Open man is Ayuk, complete. All the way in, touchdown Seattle. Brandon Ayuk, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game.
I've been playing terrible in my second half of my games today.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
All right, it's in my hand. Let's go see if we can win this game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close.
Oh, get out of here. He caught it and got pushed. He caught it in the 1st down and then got pushed back.
And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Whistles in a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So they haven't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
No way to stand tall, D.
Because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Flushed out right to Henry. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
I like what they did there. Still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Lance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there.
Oh man, they keep giving his ass the animation. Oh man, I hate Madden that animation shit.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time
they just let the animation take over.
And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
148 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They go with Chubb on second down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where